Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And the New York Giants taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
Well, Steeler fans around the country certainly happy to see this sight at quarterback once again for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It is old familiar number 7 jersey, Ben Roethlisberger.
He's been the starting quarterback for so long in Pittsburgh. It's hard to believe that last year only played a game and a half before going down with an elbow injury. But Big Ben is back under center, reassumed command of this team. Remember, in the offseason, he said he wouldn't trim his beard until he could throw a football to his teammates. Got that done, got a nice trim, and here he is, starting again for the Steelers.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards, first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21 yards. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on first and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
A little bit of broken record time, partner, because we know that this young man, Daniel Jones, was a surprise pick at number 6 overall. But I thought that he got better and better as the year went on in his rookie year. A lot of trial by fire. Needs to protect the football better while in the pocket, but when he's at his best, he can throw it and run it, and he's an ascending quarterback. 24 touchdown passes as a rookie.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Giants.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll get this down to the 10. First down Giants, Jones to Ingram. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Aaron Donald's the name most people think about at the defensive tackle position, but an all-pro last year alongside him, Cameron Hayward, an absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play and finished
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
3rd and goal they decided to throw for, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
His kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 7.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 42 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster, that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 2nd and 6 from the 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Well, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Jones escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Cameron Hayward on
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. A handoff to Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
A gain of
more muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try to pound it in with Goldman. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like overtime football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
You know, the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger going up top. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 66 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Point after.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Made at the 25-yard line.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. They'll get this out to Barkley complete, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. The catch and run good for 24 yards. On 1st down, Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Brings up
well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 and a giant 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown from 6 yards away. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. There you go, Charles. His 1st touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his 1st touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
And now this throw complete to Washington. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
19-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Ben to throw again. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
Oswald to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Jones pass.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Saquon Barkley.
I haven't been a defense coordinator yet, but think 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. The playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Jones on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Jones throwing complete here to Tate. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. He was a second-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a first-round grade on him. And frankly, I'm surprised he lasted to the second round. They got a steal with this player.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafted, and inserted them into their lineup.
This is Johnson. He's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Steeler first down.
Can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Out of bounds. That is
so much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
This is Shepard on the catch. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard. From the gun, Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Barkley on first down going to work his way forward only for about a couple there.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He was covered by Steven.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To Barkley on the check down. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
First down.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and a yard, Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And the
1st and 10 at the 11. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Micah Fitzpatrick.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Complete to Eric Ebron.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. This will be caught just inside the 10. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
And they got the completion, but they didn't get the 1st down. So you got to think, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
1-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
First and 10.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. Good work after the catch, going to net them 23 and a first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. He completes it to Tate. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up second.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Jones now. On first and 10, it's hauled in by Shepard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Completes this again to Shepard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second and 1.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
First down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton there to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So now Eric Ebron and the rest of the offensive unit trotting on the field. And this is how the game has trended for him numbers-wise. He's really picked it up. And I got to be honest, I don't know schematically. This is where I need you. What does the defense need to do to get back to that start that they had on him?
You've got to harass him early in his route. Right off the line of scrimmage, someone needs to be there. So it's not what we call a free release where he just gets into the route so easily. Because once he builds up momentum and speed, forget it, you're done. Knock him off of that, chip away at his timing, and then make sure you have a second person there in the vicinity as well. Too big and too strong usually for one person to handle.
So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, Connor. The 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 7-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football.